Apply the parking brake so the car doesn't accidentally move. Locate and examine the puncture. Don't use the repair kit if it's larger than 4 mm in diameter, if the wheel rim is damaged, or if the tyre has been flat or at low pressure for an extended period. Move the vehicle so that the puncture is positioned as high as possible in the top half of the tyre. If a nail or screw is in the tyre, a common occurrence, do not remove it. Make sure also that the air valve is positioned in the top half of the tyre. This will help stabilize the bottle of sealant you'll be using. The Toyota tyre repair kit is located in the trunk under the false floor. The kit consists of a compressor for re-inflating the tyre, a bottle of sealant you'll use to fill the hole, and warning stickers. First, apply a sticker to the wheel to show there's sealant in the tyre. Apply another to the A pillar to remind you to change the wheel at the next opportunity. Remove the valve cap and screw the sealant bottle tightly on the valve. Then, remove the cap from the end of the sealant bottle. Unravel the hose at the back of the compressor and screw it tightly onto the sealant bottle. Unravel the wiring connected to the compressor and plug it into the auxiliary socket inside the car. For a non-hybrid vehicle, start the engine. For a hybrid vehicle, have the ready light on. Turn on the compressor. It should take no more than 10 minutes to inflate the tyre to an acceptable level. Then, switch off the compressor and press the yellow button to test the pressure in the tyre. It's important to check your owner's manual for the correct pressure level for your vehicle. If the tyre does not reach this, you'll need to call a recovery service. If the pressure is okay, remove the sealant bottle from the valve and reinstall the valve cap. You then need to drive about 3 miles as the sealant spreads itself around and over the punctured area. Drive with caution because the tyre is not yet fully reinflated. Then, stop and re-examine the tyre. If it appears damaged, you should call a recovery service. If it remains inflated and looks okay, refit the kit and continue to inflate the tyre to the pressure listed in the owner's manual. The car is now safe to drive, but don't exceed 50 miles per hour and accelerate, brake and corner gently. The repair is only a temporary measure. Go to a Toyota repairer as soon as you can. There, you'll receive expert assistance and the best possible care for your Toyota. Let all passengers safely exit the vehicle. You'll find the spare wheel and replacement tools in the trunk. The tools include a jack for raising the vehicle and a wrench to take off the nuts that attach the wheel to the car. If the wheel has a hubcap, use the tool provided to remove it. Before jacking up the vehicle, use the wrench to loosen the nuts 1/2 to 1 turn. These should be quite tight. If you don't have the strength to loosen them by hand, try using your foot. Next, you need to jack up the car. Search the underside of the vehicle to find the jacking point closest to the wheel you want to replace. If you can't find it, check the owner's manual. Never put any object or any part of your body under the vehicle when using the jack. Once the jack is in place, jack up the vehicle until the flat tyre easily clears the road. You can then remove all the wheel nuts and the flat tyre. Do not touch the disc wheels or the area around the brakes as they can be extremely hot. Lift the spare wheel onto the hub and make sure the holes are lined up. Then replace the wheel nuts, tightening them until they're firm. Lower the jack until the spare wheel touches the ground. Then, using the wrench, tighten the wheel nuts firmly in sequence. Once this is done, lower the car completely, remove the jack and put it and the tools in their proper place. Put the flat tyre somewhere handy so you can have it fixed and replaced by a Toyota repairer. If you cannot do this soon, check the wheel nuts after a couple of 100 kilometers of driving to make sure they're still tight. Remember not to exceed 80 kilometers per hour when driving with a compact spare wheel. At the Toyota Authorized Repairer, you'll receive expert assistance and the best possible care for your Toyota.